Hey besties, let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Mean is the definition of I don't want her, but I don't want you to want her either. You want your cake, you want to eat it too? I mean, what's going on? And Brandy, I think you the dummy in the crew because, honey, you finna get jumped by both of the Christies. Now, mind you, Chantel don't even like Jackie, but they will team up to whip your butt. You better chill, honey. Welcome, besties. You are now behind the shade, and thanks for joining me. I recap your favorite reality shows weekly. Now let's kiki and ha ha and get into another episode of Basketball Wives. It's season 12, episode 4. Friends and Foes do Vegas. Do we like the title of the episode? No. But how would you rate this week's episode? What do you guys think? What is Basketball Wives giving? We got the new people. Denise is talking now. It's just episode 4. So we're getting into a little bit of her personality. It was just the beef between it just seems like Brandy is trying to carry the show, the season, and it's just like, come on now. I mean, come on now. This is the only episode where you saw Jackie and Evelyn not getting into the mess. They're calm. They're chilling. They're older. They don't want to be bothered. Honey, then I must say some things are going to have to change, maybe even more next season. We might need to get rid of Lazada and the senior Christie. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. But drop down the comments, besties, and you let me know what you thought about this tonight's episode. And what do you think about the season so far? How do you like this mix up? Oh, child, and please don't forget to like my video. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. I see you. I see you. I see you. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome, besties. It's fun here. Come on in. Come on in. Just want to let you know, like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and make sure your notification bell is on so that you know each and every time I post my content. And please comment. Comment on how you feel about the show and the characters in the show. Do not comment on how I or any other subscriber feels. Don't come for my besties, okay? And remember, I'm your bestie. So let's get into it, honey. Oh goodness, y'all. Child, hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So Jennifer and Christian, they go to meet Christian's aunt, his uncle, and one of his homeboys. They're inviting them to their legal wedding in Vegas. So Auntie asked, so who did y'all invite to because this is the fun wedding, right? And so Jennifer was like, not Evelyn. Remember she says, I'm dumb and Christian is a scammer and he's not my husband. He's my boyfriend. And so I'm good. So then she tells us, honey, that Jennifer made a subliminal post on Twitter. And it says like, she will not be the yes friend. She's going to keep it honest no matter what. And so, she was like, I don't know, was she trying to be an honest friend when she got caught talking crap about me? When she was mic'd up on the reunion last season? Y'all remember that, besties? Yeah, they replayed it in the first episode of this season. Excuse me. Jennifer says, we are too old for the subliminal messages. So the homeboy was like, yeah, because I even told Evelyn, tag who you talking about, boo. Put the tag in, who you talking to? And so he said, and that started a war. So then the auntie responded to him and says, oh yeah, she's full of crap. And so then Evelyn called her a fake auntie and told her she can pull up. Oh, auntie was like, baby, say when and say where. Cause baby, I don't play about my family. I'm here. We can go. Don't get it twisted. Okay. So Denise, Brandy, and Brittany, they go over to Evelyn's for girls' night. Britt brings up that Ty told her that Evelyn said she said Ty was cute. And that Ming thought she was throwing shade at her on the ride to the event. Um, and you guys, just this beef is so lackluster. Like it's not even a beef. So Ming thinks Brandy is trying to holler at Ty. So they say Ming and Ty are not together. So Ty is fair game, honey. Brandy can have her way with her. Now, mind y'all, she's separated. Brandy is still a married woman. She's not divorced. So Britt says she has nothing to worry about with her because she's cool. Uh did Brittany say that? Well, Brandy tells them that she met with Jen. I guess that was Brandy that said she has nothing to worry about. Yeah, it was Brandy. Sorry, you guys. I wrote Brittany, but it was Brandy that said she has nothing to worry about with me, honey. So Brandy let you know she is not even hardly interested in playing in the lady palm. So Brandy tells him that she met up with Jen, and Evelyn goes, "Oh, child." She was like, I'm done with her. After she mentioned my daughter, I'm good. She said her and her fake family is playing on social media. She ain't here for it. Brandy tells him that Jen is going to get married for real, in Vegas. And so, of course, Evelyn's like, see, I told y'all they wasn't married in real life. So she tells her, oh, yeah, she's getting married on your birthday, December the 10th. Evelyn is like, what? Jennifer is just dumb. She's so stupid to marry him because his victims can come for her when they want to, get their money back. Like she got property, money. You know what I'm saying? So Brandy says, let's all go to Vegas for your birthday. Evelyn says, some of us gonna already be out there for the wedding. That's very weird. She was like, I'm gonna be there already, but this is very weird. This should be troubling to even Evelyn. She was like, you don't have to see her. And so Evelyn's like, yep, sure don't. So she said, it'll be two celebrations. So Evelyn is okay with it. She said, I don't mind hanging out with these girls for my birthday. Let's do it. So Denise and Brittany are excited. And I was really shocked that Brittany was excited because she seems very, calculated, and she kind of thinks before she moves, and she's always just calculated. She's like, and she's guarded. So Denise is like, yeah, we'll keep it cute and have fun. We ain't finna intermingle with the drama. Okay, drama over there, fun over here. So Jen calls Jackie and Ming. They're all on a little group chat, little FaceTime. And, she invites them to come to Vegas for her intimate wedding. And she wants them to wear all black. And so I'm like, well, honey, you are Jackie, say less. Jackie wears black every day, all day. She wear black every day. So that ain't doing nothing for Jackie. She gonna be in there like, well, which suit, which dress, which outfit, which jumpsuit, because she got everything in black. Ming tells them that that Brandy invited her to Evelyn's birthday trip. So then they flash back to Evelyn, calling Ming and inviting her. Jackie says she gonna come and she's supporting everybody and everything. And Jen will not attend the birthday festivities. Britt, Denise, and Chantel go dancing because Britt wants to get to know Chantel. And Chantel is going to go to Vegas, but she says she ain't here for no drama. And she said she just don't have the same appetite for drama like these other ladies. And she just don't even understand the rift between her and Evelyn. Sorry, her mother and Evelyn. And she said, Evelyn called her mother a woman of the night just a minute ago, and now they cool. So she just does not get the constant up and down, in and out, on and off with these ladies. Ming and Ty, they meet at a park. Ty brings her a whole bunch of red roses because Jackie told her, woo her. She'll get you to do, you'll get her back. Just woo her, give her some attention. She'll be all on you in a minute. Just keep doing it. So she brings her child, I don't know, 3 dozens of roses, it looked like. So Ming is like, before we go to Vegas, we're going to all be in the same house. We're going to be with your new girlfriend, Brandy. Ha, ha, ha. Are we good? What we doing? So Ty wants to work it out, right? She wants Ming. She wants that old thing back. Ming doesn't trust her, and she just wants friendship for now. Ty has to earn her respect and all that. Ty tells her that she went to freeze her eggs, and she brought Brandy with her. Child, why did she tell Ty? Why? Why did she tell Ming that? Why? Ty brought up the shade about the makeup and, woo, woo, woo. Ming thinks Ty is trying to make her jealous. And Brandy, she said Brandy is hecka shady. And I'm like, what? And so Ming is like, they probably in cahoots together just to make me mad. Girl, ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Girl, knock it off. You're too sure of yourself, honey. So Jennifer tells production that getting married on Evelyn's birthday has nothing to do with her. She said they were supposed to get married before they went to Paris. That plan didn't work out because homeboy had to go to jail. So he's out now. They had to wait till he got out, and now they're going to go and get married. And it's probably because she want to hurry up and do it in the same year. It's Christmas is coming up, And I was just thinking about, why don't Jen and Christian go on Love After Lockup? You know how these shows are crossing over. Phaedra started it when she left Atlanta years later. Then she shows up on Married to Medicine, and she's back on Atlanta. And we all kind of know that Mia is leaving Potomac, has left Potomac, and she may very well be on Atlanta next season. That could work. Maybe she can take Britt's place. And then, I don't know if you guys heard, did I tell y'all that Dolores from Jersey, she may go on over there to Rhode Island. Did y'all hear that there's going to be a Real Housewives of Rhode Island? I didn't tell you about that, huh? There's 8 ladies. It looked like it might be interesting. We'll get back to that. But Jen and Christian, they need to be on Love After Lockup. Life After Lockup is coming up. Maybe they should get going over there. Well, how would that be, y'all? Would y'all like that? So the ladies all meet up to head out to Vegas. They're going to take 2 vans. They're going to drive because the distance from LA to Vegas is like 3 hours. Everybody got Louis bags, child. I saw Louis totes, bags, backpacks, and duffel bags, honey. Honey, honey. So Jackie tells Brandy that she can't have Ty. And Brandy was like, well, I don't want her because, Brandy is trying to really get Ty and Ming back together. So Brandy is splitting up the group into 2 vans. The first van will be Brandy, Denise, Jackie, and Ty. The second van will be Eve, Evelyn, Ming, and Britt. Chantel is already in Vegas, honey. She left. She flew early. She is not going to be around Jackie for too long, honey. This is such a weird relationship, but I will give Chantel props for trying. And she's going to do it in small dosages. She's doing what she can handle. Sorry, you guys. It's 10:30 at night. I've been up all day. I told y'all I was partying with my best friend last night. We had a good old time. I had to do housewives this morning. I had to run errands, had to cook, get ready for work this week. So I'm a little tired. I had to review, write the notes for this, but we're going to get through it. Let me drink some water. Okay. Whew. Okay. So Ming thinks Brandy is still being shady with this seat assignment with these vans. And she probably is, but would you want to be on a van with Ming and Ty? Listening to them going back and forth and back again for 3 hours? I don't think so. So in van number one, they're in there having shots. And van number two, Ming is asking Eve how does she feel about Brandy planning her birthday party the same weekend and the same happenings with this wedding on her birthday. And she's like, well, I don't think she's being messy. It's just kind of like a coinkydink. And I'm like, it is no coinkydink. Jennifer and Evelyn have been friends for 30 years. Okay. Jen knows when Evelyn's birthday is. She knows that. And I'm just like, why didn't Jen just want to have a Christmas wedding in Vegas? Why didn't you just want to get married on Christmas? Like, why December 10th and not December 25th? It would have been nice to just have a little cute little Christmas themed wedding. Anyway, or she should have been like me and did it on New Year's Eve, honey. Now that would have been nice. New Year's Eve in Vegas, December 31st in Vegas. That would have been so cute. Because what is December 10th? And if my homie is listening, I'm not trying to be shady about your birthday. One of my homegirls, her birthday is December the 10th. But it's like, okay, Jen, but nothing Jen does make sense, right? Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? So Evelyn is like, it's a coinky ding, but just don't bring her to that party house where I'm gonna be. Don't bring her around me. Okay. So Brittany says she wasn't invited to the wedding. And Ming was like, oh, well, she only invited me, Jackie, and Brandy. So in van number one, Ty is saying, well, she gonna call Jennifer to see why she wasn't invited to her wedding. And so Denise was like, well, maybe you are Ming's plus one. And they all like, yeah, probably so. What? Did Ming tell you was coming with her? Y'all was at the park with the flowers. Did she say you can come? No, she didn't. So Denise, mind your business. So Brandy says Ty is trying to shade Ming, she's trying to make Ming jealous of Brandy and her. And with the comment of Brandy saying that Ty was cute. And so it's like, Brandy is like, why can't I say she's cute? And why can't I just be her friend? Like, what? Calm down. So Brittany feels like Ming is territorial with Ty. And she says, so why put Ty in her car and not in the car with me? What? Wanting someone and not wanting someone by your actions and your words, and then telling the person you don't want them is getting old already, Ming. Like, can y'all figure it out tomorrow? Because next week, I'm kind of tired of this. It's giving, I'm tired. Shoot. So van number one, they in there partying, drinking, dancing. Van number two, honey, it's quiet. I don't even know where Brittany was. All I saw was the other two was on their phones not talking. So baby, they all arrived in Vegas. They're at the Airbnb. They're ready for more shots. Chantel comes by. She explains that she had to fly into Vegas with both of her kids and her nanny. That was the only way she was going to be able to come and have fun and, be comfortable knowing that her kids were fine. Because remember, she don't know anybody in LA. So she comes in and hugs everybody except for Jackie. And Jackie's like, yeah, she don't hug me. We don't hug. But yeah. And so Evelyn looking like, that's some weird mess going on right there. So they're like, when we going to pick our rooms? And so thank God Brandon was like, go pick your own rooms. We not doing this room picking and fighting, arguing. We not doing that. And I liked how everybody just, went and got a room. And Brandy said Evelyn, she gave Evelyn the big room because it's her birthday. So Ty thought her and me were gonna share a room together, right? Cause she trying to spoon, right? Ming was like, no, no ma'am, I want my own room. And so Ty is like, that's cool because Ming is hecka messy. Yeah, okay. What do you mean like messy? Like don't put her, you're right. I think she don't clean up behind herself, and I think Ty is OCD about that. Is that what I remember from 2 episodes ago or whatever? So Mee wants her own room, so she gets her own room, honey. But little do they know, her and Brandy are sharing a bathroom. So it's like a Jack and Jill type of situation where you have 2 bedrooms and the bathroom is in the middle, and they have to share that bathroom. And it reminds me back in Potomac because Robin and Giselle, they hate sharing bathrooms. So in the kitchen, Brandy's trying to cook, but Brandy left her seasonings. So she had asked Ty to bring a seasoning. Ty brought chow. I can't think of the brand. I think it's the same brand as the salt with the lady with the umbrella. I think it's that brand. A little cheap brand you could probably get at the dollar store. I was like, no. How somebody is a cook and you didn't bring your seasonings, Brandy? Child, side eyeing you, honey. And then Ty, y'all in the van, y'all couldn't have stopped at the store. Like, this girl brought some off name brand seasoning, honey. I was like, first I thought it was like Obey or something. So anyway, so they're in the kitchen. Brandy's about to cook, and she tells them that she invited Jennifer to stop by. And she's like, Evelyn, please don't kick my ass. Please, please don't. Evelyn's like, what? That's crazy. This is my birthday house. Brandon's like, well, technically your birthday is tomorrow. And it's like, what? Like, seriously? So Evelyn, in her confessional, she is like, this just don't make no sense. Are me and Brandy, are we on the same planet? I'm like, no, you never have and you never will. So Brandy is like, I didn't want to be rude. I don't have any bad intentions. Girl, this is a mess. What are you talking about? You are being very disrespectful to Evelyn. She's like, well, on the van here, Jen sent me a text. Jen sent her a text. She was excited that they were coming to celebrate with her. And she said her text pulled at my heartstrings. And, her responses made me say, do you want to come to the house to say hi to everybody? Jen responds, and her response said, I'll think about it. And so then Brandy's like, we're all supposed to be a sisterhood no matter what. And she's like, I just didn't want, Jennifer to feel left out. What do you mean left out? You're talking about Jennifer who invited you to Vegas to come to her wedding, and she just invited you and 2 other people out of this whole group? I don't think Jen will feel no ways tired about not being invited to come to the party house that is for Evelyn. Left out? Jen left out half of the group. Girl, you are tripping. They don't even like each other. So she gonna say Jen's not gonna show up. I just know it. So what was the point? It's Vegas, Brandy. You could have went to Jen. You could have met her at a bar. She is just not a good show stirrer. She just trying to keep the pot going, but she's not good at this at all. So, the ladies, of course, they're all wondering why Brandy is planning this weekend here and being messy and all that. So Ming made a joke about Ty bringing the seasoning for Brandy to cook, and so Ming been making a she been kind of throwing little jabs And Brandy letting her know, you can't cook. Like at the the Friendsgiving, honey, your dressing wasn't done in the middle, honey. So she said she was sitting in the kitchen because she was going to oversee Brandy cooking. Brandy is all bent out of shape because she cannot stand me. So she's like, "What you trying to say? You trying to say I don't season my food? Because if that's what you're trying to say. And so Ming is like, no, no, calm down. So she's like, no, because you coming for my business and you coming for my brand. And Ming was like, no, no, no. So Ming was like, well, check this out, player. Do you have your seasonings? Brandy was like, no. Exactly, Brandy. Cut the crap. You are messing up your own business and your brand. You have a whole bunch of new people here that are trying to learn you and learn what you about. You trying to be a self-proclaimed chef. You come on a road trip and forget to bring your seasonings, but you have the intentions on cooking. Airhead. So Jennifer and Christian go get their marriage license, honey. It's for life. For life. So Evelyn's telling Britt, Denise, and Chantel that, she going to be side-eyeing Brandy for this little move she made. And so someone said, it was either Denise or Brittany. I think it was Brittany. She said, a friend to everyone is a friend to none. I said, exactly. Denise said if it was her, honey, she would have kicked Brandy out the house. And she said she does not trust Brandy. None of them do. So Ty is in Brandy's room, checking on to make sure she was okay. Brandy says, I ain't doing nothing. Like, I ain't doing nothing to that girl. It's like, oh my God, just wish she just chill. So Mean can hear them because remember, their bedrooms are just a bathroom away from each other. So Ming tells them that she can hear them, and she go in there and tell Ty, you should be in the room with me, not with Brandy. I was like, oh my goodness. And did Ty go through that bathroom to get to Ming's room? Honey, yes, she did, honey. I said, goodness gracious. So now Ty, Chantel, Denise, they're in Ming's room with her, and they're talking about how Brandy throws rocks and hide her hands. Now the same rule applies. She can hear y'all, and nobody said like, shh, don't say nothing. Like, why are they in that room? Because everybody else's room is a little further away. Why were they in there? Because it's a reality show. Okay. So Ming brings up the backhanded comment about the makeup shade, the little shade about the makeup. And so Brandy can hear them. So she goes out of her room and goes, to her room. She don't go through the bathroom. And so she's I was coming there. I didn't talk about your makeup. I love makeup. And she was like, I love makeup. So Ty is like, wait. Brandy tell her, don't tell me to wait. Whoa, Brandy. What's up with you playing? So production ran the tape back, and this is what was actually said. Listen up, besties. This is Brandy. I didn't get my makeup done. I should have. Mean. I can't do my own makeup. I should take a class. You can't? That's Brandy. Ming Lee says, I should take a class. Brandy, you better go on TikTok for free. I don't hear no shade. I don't hear. Let's read it again. Brandy, I didn't get my makeup done, and I should have. Now, mind you, she did do her own makeup. She had on eye makeup, lashes, over the top lid eyeliner. Ming says, I can't do my own makeup. Brandy says, you can't. Ming says, I should take a class. Brandy tells her, you better go on TikTok for free. Do y'all hear any shade there? I don't. Okay. Brandy's like, my intentions were good. Because if I was being petty, you would know. So Ming is playing the invisible violin. And she like, you want to play the violin? Whatever. But if I was shady, you gonna know. Then here comes Jackie. What's going on? I just went to take a shower and y'all in here arguing. So in Ty's confessional, she's like, Ming and Brandy and this fake beef. She said, all this is about makeup and Brandy can't cook. Nah, it's really about Ming mad because Brandy said I was cute. But we just friends, right, Ming? And then she drinks her drink. And I drink mine. Brandy agrees with that. Ming says they was just saying how Brandy is making it uncomfortable there because she invited Jen to come over. Here go Brandy. Who's uncomfortable? Who's uncomfortable? Ming was like, everybody. Then you know what? Then everybody can get their stuff and they can leave. They can leave. Jackie's like, nobody wants to leave, Brandy. And I'm saying her like, why don't you leave, Brandy? You the one with the problem. Why don't you leave and you go spend the night with Jennifer and Christian? Because they ain't supposed to look at each other, no way. They ain't supposed to be close to each other. You know how the night before your wedding, besties, when it gets dark, you are not supposed to see your fiance until you guys get married. You guys are not supposed to spend the night together. Uh-huh. So, Brandy, all this petty bull, talk to me. Why y'all talking to each other? Talk to me. Don't talk amongst everybody else. Whew, honey. And I'm like, Brandy, the girls did not come to Vegas to go to a wedding. They not here for Jen. Brandy, they are here to celebrate Evelyn's birthday. Just admit it that you messed up. Admit it. Say, y'all know what? I messed up, huh? How you gonna fight everybody in the house, girl? And two of them are related. How you gonna fight them? So Chantel thinks, Brittany and Denise are her tribe. She like, yeah, we got the same energy. With all this drama going on, they all kind of giving each other the same eye, like, oh boy. So she like, yeah, they not about this drama like me. So Jackie thinks that Brandy and Ming should talk. Brandy doesn't want to. She's like, I don't give a F because I didn't mean no harm. Now, gone with all that drama. Chantel tells Brandy, this could have been squashed 20 minutes ago if you would calm down and listen. And I'm like, right? Because you're trying to throw everybody out the house. Like, you need to calm down. How you going to throw everybody out the house? They supposed to get their stuff and leave and go where? And then what would you do? What would you do? Because Jennifer ain't spending the night with you. So Brandy like, you know what? I am so sleepy. So Chantel was like, then go to bed. So then Brandy like, okay. Go ahead, Chantel. Come on. Go, sweetheart. What do you want to talk about, sweetheart? Chantel said, don't sweetheart me. Chantel is good enough. Oh, baby girl, what do you want to talk about? Chantel says, you don't want to be civil, do you? You being a little disrespectful. Jackie was like, girl, you. Then she said, you know what? I'm going to stay out of it. I was like, no, Jackie, no. What do you mean? Don't stay, please. Brandon needs help. Brandon needs help, child. Don't stay out of it, Jackie. We need you. So Chantel said, hey, look, if I wanted to deal with some childish ish, I could be at home with my kids. Her daughter is 8. Her son is 1. She was like, I could go be with some kids. Brandy, well, this is childish. Brandy, it's you. Who's making it childish? You just told the whole group that they could get their stuff and leave. That's what you told everybody. And just like Chantel said, if you would just calm down, this could have been squashed minutes ago. But you won't shut up. And so, Brandy, you invited everyone here. And now you're being disrespectful and combative. So Brandy is getting under Chantel's skin. Whew. Now Chantel got Brandy under her skin and Jackie. So Brandy is asking Chantel, why can't you just talk? Because I'm not your child or your mother. Okay, Brandy. Okay. See, now you and Chantel about to have problems. Because what are you saying? I'm not your child or your mother. And Jackie's sitting right there. And I'm like, Jackie, you not going to say nothing? And I'm like, boy, Brandy, what are you even saying? Are you trying to get jumped in the house? Goodness. Ty tells Brandy she's being hostile and like, why don't everybody just, if you tired, you go to bed. We're gonna have some drinks for Evelyn's birthday, and then we gonna go, everybody going to sleep. Is that cool? Cool. Good. Now I can go. That's Brandy. It's always some dumb bee in the group. Girl, I know you lying. Brandy, you are the dummy in the group. You're the dummy. You thought this would be a good idea to bring the rest of the sisters to Vegas. You trying to host a birthday celebration and be at a wedding. Why? What are the intentions here? Then when you get there, you and what Jennifer said was not pulling at your heartstrings. All she said was she was excited that y'all was here to be a part of her celebration. That pulled at your heartstrings. It made you want to invite her. Child, who is writing this stuff? Because it's so not connecting. It's not connecting production. It's not connecting. I'm happy you guys are going to be at my wedding. That makes you want to go, you know what, Jennifer, can you come up? What about that said that Jennifer would have felt left out? What about that text said that you would be doing the wrong thing by not inviting her? What would be, I don't know. Because Jennifer did say, why is she hearing about this birthday trip from Ming, I think, and why didn't she hear it from Brandy? So there might be some future beef between Jennifer and Brandy because this is all weird, child. Okay. All right. Let's breathe. Okay. So Jennifer and Christian are in the car, and she tells him that Brandy is coming to the wedding. He was like, wait, what? Why? That's weird. Well, I mean, she tried to throw it in there and tried to say it and she tried to keep talking to throw him off, but he caught that. He was like, nah, from our previous conversation, you said, she was siding with Evelyn. So she tells him Brandy wants to be neutral. So she like, okay, we'll be neutral then. He was like, okay, fine, but I'm not going to play like she wasn't on Evelyn's side a minute ago. And so he said, since this is the fun wedding, it's fine. But if this was the Paris wedding, it would be a HELL no. I'm like, well, Christian, did you know that Brandy was invited to the Paris wedding too? Jennifer just be doing what she want to do, huh? She is dingy. She is really dingy. And I bet you he didn't even know that. Thank God she didn't go to that either. None of them went, huh? Nobody. Did one person on the cast go? Jackie didn't go because of something. Brandy didn't go because of somebody was having a surgery. Evelyn, of course, didn't go. Brooke, I'm sure she didn't go. Did anybody on the cast? Shawnee? No. I don't think anybody went. So, Ty says she tells him she's going to the wedding tomorrow too. Ming tells her, you can't come. There's no +1. You can't be a +1 when there isn't a +1. So Ty was like, well, come on, let's go put our PJs on. And I'm like, look at them. They don't. Oh, but they're friends. I guess they can do that when you're friends, I guess. So she tells him that Brandy wants to come by the house. No, yeah. Jennifer is telling Christian that Brandy wants her to come by. And he like, what? And they're like, yeah, they're here. Evelyn is the only problem. She's the drama. She got the negative energy. They're here. They're renting a house for her birthday. And so he like, okay, whatever. So she's gonna go to the house to see Brandy, and she's like, I don't want to see Evelyn. I'm like, but it's Evelyn's birthday house. You're gonna see her. Actually, you're gonna ring the doorbell. Jackie's gonna get up, and Evelyn and Brittany are sitting in the kitchen at the table. So at the party house, Jackie, Evelyn, and Brittany are talking about Jennifer and not taking none of Evelyn's warnings and how the cousin didn't get the money back. And, Jennifer just doesn't care. And so even Jackie was like, yeah, Jennifer is over Evelyn. She's like, I don't care. I'm done. She ain't hearing it. So Evelyn tells Jackie not to get involved with this mess. And then the doorbell rings. Ding dong. Who do y'all think it could be? It's Dumb and Dumber. And besties, that was the end of the episode. I can't wait for next week because we see that Jennifer, Brandy, I want to call her Brittany so bad. Jennifer, Brandy, and I guess Jackie, they're outside of the house talking to her. And somebody asked her, did she want to come in and say hi to everybody? Like, would y'all stop already? She already at the house. And I think her being outside is good enough. And they just pushing this, pushing this, pushing this. It's so old and tired, and it doesn't necessarily have to happen. We could see Jennifer and Christian doing their thing separately from the group. And then it's enough people to carry the show without Jennifer and Evelyn having to mingle all the time. It is enough people. You got Denise, Brittany, Jackie, Chantel, Brandy, Ty. That's 6 people. We do not have to push the Evelyn. Did I say Evelyn? I don't think so. So we got Brittany, Denise, Chantel, Jackie, Evelyn, Ty, and Brandy. We have 7 people. You can get a lot of drama and create a whole bunch of mess with 7 people. You do not have to keep bringing Jennifer around. Let that girl be married with that boy and let it go. There's other people to learn. We got Brittany the Muslim. We got Denise. We got Ty. I didn't even mention me. So wait a minute. Is it like 8 or 9 people in this group? Like, come on now. There's so many other people that we can learn. We do not have to keep pushing the Evelyn and Jennifer thing. We can let them go. Everybody tired of them. They tired of each other. Well, that's that on that, besties. I'll be back with another recap. Don't forget to like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure. All right, besties. Good night. Bye, besties.